I'd like to start off with Jorge Masvidal. Jorge, welcome back to the UFC here. You've been training for the White House card. Have you spoken to the UFC about potentially getting on that card and returning to fighting?
Where you at, man? Where you at, sir?
Right in front of you. Lovely Jack.
Hey, there we go. My boy. I haven't been talking to the UFC. They're a little mad at me for some other shit. But I talked to somebody else, though. I can't say that name, but talked to somebody else that, he goes a lot to the White House, so let's see what happens.
What are the UFC mad at you for?
I can't talk about it.
Would the perfect fight for you to be on that card, would that be against Leon Edwards?
Be anybody. I don't really give a damn, bro. Whoever they put me up at, Jackie Chan, Bruce Lee, it don't matter. King Kong. Whoever's on the roster and wants to throw down. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I've done everything there is in this sport, from cornering people, fighting, everything you can do. I've never fought at the White House, so this is something I want to do.
And Kamaru, you've made it clear that you want to fight the winner of this welterweight title fight on Saturday. Have you had any conversations with the UFC about making that happen?
No conversation at all. I just will let things fall the way they should.
I'd hate to put you on the spot here, but if Jorge comes back and does fight Leon, you fought both of those guys, how does that fight go?
It's a very intriguing fight. I wanted to see it when the three-piece and the biscuit or soda, as you like to say, when it happened. I wanted to see it. I still want to see the fight. So we'll see how Leon does this week. But I think that's a fantastic comeback fight for George.
For Dustin. Dustin, I think your first time being back in front of the fans in a format like this since you left the Octagon for your retirement fight. How are you enjoying the energy of this again?
It's good, man. The fans are great. It's good to be here in the city. Just being around the vibe of fight week is great, man.
And I know when we did the podcast earlier this week, you said you're leaning in the main event towards Islam by decision. We've seen a lot unfold over the past few days, face-offs, interviews and stuff. Has you seen or heard anything that changes or alters your viewpoint of this fight?
Nah, I'm still going Islam. I mean, I'm not going to be blown away if Jack lands a shot, but I think Islam probably going to win a decision.
And then for Joanna, you've obviously fought both women in the co-main event here. I know you're very close with Valentina, but give us your, unbiased breakdown as much as possible of this fight.
Hi everyone, I love you too. I'm actually very close to Weili and Valentina. I've been knowing Valentina for years from Muay Thai times, but I don't know. I was really hoping to be the backup for this fight, even without training. But after I checked my weight, I find out that I can be the backup for Malcolm, But honestly, I don't know. What I know that this fight is going to be one of the greatest fights in women's MMA in the history. So yeah, I'm excited for this one.
When you fought Valentina in the UFC, you moved up from 115 to 125 and fought for that belt. How difficult is what Weili is trying to do here and going up and immediately fighting for the title?
They both are very different, but I can see some similarities, you say? Yeah, but they both are very explosive. They are as good strikers, as good they are on the ground. So you can expect everything. I miss you too, guys.
This is a question for everyone. I'll include John in this. Of everyone up on stage, who do you think has the biggest problem with Colby Covington?
There's only one. If I saw him right now, I'll catch a case. Another one, because he already tried to sue me for brain damage. I had to tell the judge this.
Another one.
Don't incriminate yourself, bro. I'm good with him. I already broke his face, so I'm good with him.
Well, my solution for my Covington problem was there in seat 5, so I was always going to be good. So, thank you, though.
Jorge, bueno, tú fuiste uno de los peleadores latinos que abrió la puerta para todos los demás. Quiero preguntarte, ¿qué le ves que le hace falta a Michael Morales para ser esa figura latina? Y también, si tú estuvieses en su esquina mañana, ¿qué es lo primero que le dirías?
Primero, me encanta Michael Morales, lo que está haciendo en el deporte. Tremendo peleador. No working? Can you hear me? Yo voy con Michael Morales para la pelea. Yo creo que es una pelea difícil. Sean Brady sabe luchar muy, muy, muy bien. Y si yo fuera en la esquina de Michael Morales, es fácil. Mantén la pelea parado y vas a ganar. No es que vaya a ser fácil parado también, pero él tiene mucho más ventaja. Es mucho más seguro en sus manos. Ahora, si la pelea va para el piso, sí va a ser complicada porque Sean Brady es un especialista en el piso. Mi opinión, estoy con el brother, man, mi gente latina siempre. Ojalá que gane el cinturón.
Dustin, you're ready for Islam. So if there is any advice you could give to Jack Della Maddalena, what would it be?
Yeah, jump a guillotine. That's good. Try to keep the fight in the middle of the octagon. Keep your back off the fence. And don't worry too much. You know, when I fought him, hindsight's always 20/20, but looking back, I worried so much about his wrestling. I couldn't get off my combinations. My footing, I was worried about the shot, so I couldn't do what I do well. He just stay out of his own way, fight his fight, and that's it.
¿Qué tal? Pregunta para Jorge. Tú eres un ícono, obviamente, del MMA latino. Yo soy de Ecuador. En Ecuador hay un tema raro con Chito Vera específicamente. No sé si viste la serie de fotos cuando él fue a cazar la semana pasada. Y resulta que en Ecuador la gente no lo aprecia mucho a Chito Vera por estas cosas. No sé qué opinas tú del fan ecuatoriano que no valora a una leyenda en nuestro deporte como Chito.
No, Chito para mí es un hermano primero, buen amigo. Yo lo conozco desde que él recién llegó al UFC. Mantenemos una muy buena relación. Si tú no te llevas bien con Chito, tú no te llevas bien conmigo. Tú sabes, fácil.
Entonces eso le dirías a la gente.
Se van para el c***, bro. Fácil. ¿Quién p*** tú eres? Chito es una leyenda y para mí sigue siendo una gran persona, tú sabes. Mucha gente habla, nunca han hecho nada más que estar en el sillón comiendo mierda, odiando a la gente que ven que están haciendo algo. Para todos los envidiosos, váyanse para su madre.
Gracias, Jorge. Question for Kamaru Usman. Kamaru, we have Michael Morales in this card. What do you think about our guy?
A mí me gusta la comida china. Sí, I think a little of that too. Hey, hey.
What happened?
No, I think it's an intriguing fight. This is the fight that I think is really closely contested because I think there's questions that need to be answered with both guys. Michael Morales has been just big, strong, powerful, and been able to just kind of walk through guys. And as Sean Brady is on a roll now. So I think for both guys, I want to see how Michael Morales is able to deal with someone who could get a hold of him, wear on him. And then also I want to see if Sean Brady can take all the heat that Michael Morales is going to be throwing. So I'm intrigued with this fight. I think they're very evenly matched.
Thank you. Last one question for Dustin. Dustin, first of all, I'm professional media, but I'm a huge fan, actually.
Thank you.
And what do you think about our guy Morales?
Dude, I kind of think he's going to pull off the upset, you know? I just think he's big and dangerous. It's just going to be, can he stop the takedowns from Brady, you know? I feel like if Bilal can stop Brady on the feet, this guy has the power to do it for sure.
Thank you. Say hello to Ecuador.
What's happening in Ecuador?
Who do you think Max Holloway should fight for the BMF title next?
Max is a beast. That's one of my favorite fighters of all time as well. Whatever the fuck he wants, man. Max is an animal.
Dustin, any thoughts?
Oliveira.
Yep.
And just lastly for Joanna, we saw Mackenzie Dern claim the title. What do you just think of her and what kind of potential she has for a reign in this division?
I'm actually a big fan of Mackenzie Dern. I met her 2 weeks before the fight, and I'm very happy for her. I think it was meant to be, and congrats Mackenzie once again.
Over here, sir, you ready?
Yeah, question for Kamaru. If you get the fight, the rematch against Khamzat, I'm sure that's something that could be of interest. What do you think goes differently this time?
Well, I think in order to get that fight, I have to get through this division. I think to warrant that fight because Khamzat is a champion now, and there's a line of contenders there in that division. So to be respectful to them, I think the only way really I jump those guys, unless it's a last minute deal and they know who to call. But the only way I jump them is by capturing this title here. And if I do capture that title, well, when I do capture that title, I think, I approach it differently mentally. I don't want to give that away because I know what I felt from him in that fight, but he's a great competitor and now champion.
Any chance we ever see you again, Dustin, or?
I don't know, man. It would have to be.
Damn,
Go, baby, let's go! We won! Let's go!
It would have to be the perfect, like some reason for me to do it.
One off at the White House.
White House!
Let's go, baby!
I don't know if I could pass the USADA test right now, man.
Question for Kamaru Usman. Do you think you can take the winner of Islam JDM?
Do I think I can take the winner of Islam JDM?
Yeah.
Well, you know what's funny? Back in June, everyone was saying, "Do I think I could handle a Joaquin Buckley?" I mean, it is what it is. I know what I've built, the lion I've built inside me over these years, and I think I can beat anybody as long as I'm still doing this. So, if given the opportunity after this weekend, I think we're gonna hear a new.
Okay, let's go.
Obviously, Michael Chandler is supposed to be fighting Conor McGregor at the White House. We don't know if it's gonna happen, but if it does happen, who do you predict to win in that fight?
Conor, I think Conor sparks him, man. I just think it's a bad stylistic matchup for Chandler, bro.
All right.
Dustin, how do you think who's more deserved to fight for the title in lightweight division right now? Justin Gaethje or Paddy the Paddy Pimblett?
I think Justin. Patty's getting close, but I think he needs like another one or two big fight wins. You know, I don't think he's there yet.
This question's for Kamaru Usman. If Islam wins this weekend and they give him Ilya at the White House, are you going to wait for Islam? If not, who will you wait?
Potentially, because I think I'm at a place where I train every day anyways, and so it's not like I'm sitting around just getting rusty, because I just was off for almost 18 months, and I was still able to come back and show the company and everyone that I still belong here. So I don't mind. It is what it is. If he's the champion at that point, then yeah, we'll see. I just want the belt. I don't necessarily care if it's Islam, but I would like that. I mean, I think everybody would like to see pound for pound versus pound for pound. Yeah.
And just following up, who would you want if they don't give you Islam or JDM the winner?
I don't know. Depends. If I get restless, I might just pick one of these guys to beat up. I don't know.